Welcome to realmeneatgreen.com, where manliness meets greenliness. My name is Tony, and today we're cooking up a manly meatloaf. Our main ingredient is the veggie ground round. It's kind of like a ground beef substitute, and it works great in everything that needs ground beef, like chilies especially. Chilies and stews, shepherd's pie, and meatloaf. It's great. Ooh, seasonal vegetables on the side. We're going to be eating these beautiful, like colorful nugget potatoes. They're so nice. There's like these purple ones. You had these before? They're so good. Yeah, they come in 3 different colors, like the russet, Idaho, and this strange kind of purple one. It's really nice. And we got a turnip, because those are in season. And this one is really good. Worcestershire sauce. But this is a vegan. Usually people use Worcester in a lot of different recipes, but they have anchovies in it, so it's not really good for people who are vegan. It's just tomato sauce. Oh wait, no, I do have tomato sauce, never mind. Yeah, carrots. Carrots are always in season, especially in BC. And we just have some parsley for garnish. Delicious, delicious eggs. And we got sage.
Sage.
Here's the sage.
Yeah.
Organic rosemary. And this is really good. Organic Dijon. Delicious. So all of these will become a delicious medley meatloaf. Hopefully. Ideally. That's the ideal situation. Otherwise, we got some sort of lumpy vegetarian meat lump. So everything we got just goes into one bowl. This is veggie ground round, and it's a great alternative to anything that you cook with lean ground beef or ground beef. And it's pretty much like soy based, but it's like added nutrients and it's already flavored. It's pretty good, and it's a good way to mix up. Even if you do use ground beef in other recipes, you can combine them. It's usually quite good. Or even if you want, one meatless meal a week. Yeah, so it looks just like ground beef that's been cooked. Tastes pretty much like it, kind of same grainy texture. Mustard, prepared mustard. It's usually about like 2 teaspoons. Let's see a bit of fresh rosemary, or fresh dried rosemary. With dried, you probably need about a teaspoon. Fresh is always better if you find it in season. But like a teaspoon is good. And you use about 1/3 less of what you would use fresh. So if you had fresh, you'd probably have about a tablespoon or so. So about a teaspoon dried sage. That's pretty good. Yeah, whatever, close enough. So a lot of recipes for meatloaf usually call for quite a bit of onion, but I find if you saute the onion first, it makes it a lot better. Oh, this old garlic. Alright, so heat up some olive oil. Alright, you got 2 eggs. Right into the bowl. You really want to make sure you beat it before you drop it in there, otherwise you got a partially scrambled egg meatloaf, and that's never really delicious to anybody. Yeah, you can use any bread you got left around the house, but I got breadcrumbs. So about a cup, so let's just guesstimate. Yeah, that's good enough. A little more. You need about 1/3 of a cup of soy milk, or milk. Regular milk works too. It's a pretty versatile recipe. Just dump it right in there. It's about 1/3 of a cup. Vegan Worcestershire sauce. And you can find it in most grocery stores nowadays, but even if you didn't, regular one's fine, unless you're serving a friend who does not eat any meat at all, because regular Worcestershire has anchovies in it. It's like a teaspoon of salt. You don't really need too much salt, just a little bit of pepper. Take care of our onions. You always want to add your onions into the pan, before your garlic, because garlic burns really fast. You're going to break up your onion pieces. You chop them too big, otherwise you got big chunky onionness. So preheat our oven to 350. So we need to just grease the pan a little bit. Just make sure the meatloaf doesn't stick when we pull it out. Let's pour that in there. So let's add this sauteed onions and garlic into our concoction there. So get my hands in there. Ooh. Feels like the inside of a whale.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you want a spicy manly meatloaf?
Yeah.
All right, so we're ready to form our meatloaf. All right, let's dump this right in the middle of the pan. And you form your loaf of meatness. You can make your meatloaf whatever shape you desire. You can make it a circle or a shape of a loved one.
A loved one.
Or your ex or whatever.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to make a regular
That's good.
shaped.
You wouldn't want it to be the shape of a loved one.
It's endearing, come on. So with those vegetables we cut up earlier, just put a little tiny bit of olive oil in there. Stir that up. Rosemary and potato. Ooh, that's a lot of rosemary. Rosemary, potatoes, and olive oil. Classic, delicious. So we're just gonna dump the tomato sauce on top, because a classic meatloaf always gotta have that on top. This is a sriracha hot sauce, chili sauce rather. You find that anywhere now. It's really popular. Right? All right, and all the vegetables that we put in there, the olive oil and the rosemary, put them all along the side there. Wow, I managed to fit them all in there. Surprising. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice. I'll wash my hands and pop that in the oven for about half an hour. We're gonna pop it out again, check on the vegetables. If we can, just turn some of them, and then put it in for another half an hour, so about an hour, 15 minutes. All right, so here is the finished product, our manly meatloaf. Look at those roasted, delicious vegetables. It's nice and brown on top. So we're gonna cut a slice here. Yes. Yes. Throw on some parsley, whatever you want on top. Make it spicier with sriracha, but it's a simple, easy recipe for any day of the week, and it's healthy, sustainable, and a good way to go green. That's